The lies come fast and furious when violence seeks cover. If you are a self-respecting journalist or a citizen with eyes in your head, the old norms of granting the federal government the benefit of the doubt are gone. 17 days ago, federal officials, including President Trump and the Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, pushed a narrative about the killing of Renee Nicole Goode by an Immigration and Customs Enforcement officer in Minneapolis, that she had attacked an ICE agent with her vehicle, using it as a weapon. These were not cautious statements. They were assertions of threat and justification for lethal force. Then came the videos. Multiple angles captured by bystanders and even by agents themselves. And the videos told an entirely different story. They show Renee Goode behind the wheel, not bearing down on an agent, her car's wheels turning away from him as she drove past. Federal officials claim that she struck the ICE agent with her vehicle, and we know that that didn't happen. The images suggest no imminent violent threat from her at all. Renee Goode's death was not a traffic accident. It was a shooting. And the official account, the administration's version, has been contested at every turn, from independent video analysis to public protests that have now spread across Minnesota and beyond. And now we see it again. 24 hours ago, Customs and Border Protection said a man armed with a loaded handgun approached federal agents in Minneapolis with the intent to massacre them. Less than a day later, the lived reality captured on video by witnesses and reflected in emerging reporting paints a starkly different picture than what your government told you yesterday. The man, 37-year-old Alex Pretty, an ICU nurse and a U.S. citizen, was seen recording agents with his phone, not lunging with a weapon. Footage and sworn witness accounts indicate that he never brandished a gun before officers tackled him and then fatally shot him. In fact, his legally permitted gun seems to have been removed by CBP officers before the first shot was fired. Let that settle in. According to multiple first-hand accounts and visual evidence, his hands held a phone. He was documenting what was happening, an activity every journalist and every citizen has a constitutional right to do. Then he was killed. His parents have said that he cared deeply for his neighbors, for his community, for the humanity in all of us. He was a nurse, a caregiver, someone looking out for others. And now he is dead. 2 American citizens killed within 3 weeks by federal immigration agents. These are not isolated blunders. They are, in fact, pattern and practice. Deaths followed by rushed official narratives that collapse when confronted with evidence. The lies do more than mislead. They justify the unjustifiable. They erode trust not only in government institutions, but in the very truth of what we see and hear. Renee Goode, Alex Pretty, they were not combatants. They posed no threat. They were neither domestic terrorists nor radical left lunatic agitators. They were neighbors. They were loved. They were living their lives and bearing witness to atrocities being committed against their neighbors by masked agents of the state. And in the absence of accountability from the Department of Homeland Security, from ICE, from Customs and Border Protection, it is up to us to hold on to the truth. Their torches still burn. So we must pick those torches up and carry them forward. Because right now, all we have left is us.